Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today is Saturday, the 8th of March, 2025. Now, a while ago, I reviewed this awesome little The Wandering Earth vehicle. I'll put a link in the top right if you want to watch that, which I thought looked pretty cute and may work with my smaller scale figures. And it does. So here's like a Fortnite Legendary Micro Series. It's a Dark Wanderer, I thought his name was now. Had it a second ago. And it looks really well for him. Also work with my Acid and Rain welded B25 figures since they're the same scale. And they can sit inside and be quite comfortable. It'll work with Playmobil stuff too, but obviously it won't work on 118 because it's too small. And I thought they got some more stuff in this line. So I got the bigger sort of truck here, which I think is fantastic. Same scale again. And again, you can put your figure inside there. This truck's got a few more features because you can reverse the back, and then you can have a little sort of a haulage truck for moving stuff. And then I saw something else on this line. I thought, you know what? That looks like it could be bigger, but I wasn't sure. So I checked the photos again and I thought, you know, I'm sure it's bigger. So I bought that, and here it is here, and I've reviewed this as well. Same review as this one, I think. This is massive, but it's still too small for 118 scale, which is a shame. But it does work really well with your Acid Rain World B25 figures and your Fortnite Legendary Micro Series figures, Playmobil figures, etc. That's just fantastic. And close down nicely there. Very, very cool. You can take the roof off and you can fit figures in there. If I get this one here, Dark Voyager, that's not Dark Adventure, Dark Voyager, he can actually stand up, don't fall over, in there with this closed. And so your B25 stuff can too. Really, really cool. And I thought, you know what, I'll get more. I've actually got 3 of these now and I really like them. They're going to be for my B25 and my Fortnite Legendary Micro Series figures. And I thought, you know what, love this line. What else they got? Same scale as this, same to that. I saw another and thought, wait, that looks slightly different. And it's a lot more expensive. So I looked and I looked and I looked. And I worked out, actually, the wheels look bigger. You see the wheels here on this one are bigger than this one. This next one, the wheels look bigger again. And it's more expensive. And I see why it's got lights and sounds. But it's more expensive. Let me buy it and see what it's like. It might be a nice one for my Amangans. Oh my word. This thing is huge. I should mention it. This actually comes with a little mech as well. So the next one I've got, I'm going to take these 2 off. No, I'll take that one off and leave the small one on. This came today and I've built it today. I ain't going to show you the box, but if people want to look at the box, I can put a picture of this. Can this fit in? This is differently scaled, still for Playmobil stuff. Oh, but this is awesome. And this is the focus of the video, so look at that. Boing! Now, to give an idea of scale, if I put it on the side, you can see how it scales compared to this. Hugely different. How it scales to this bigger one again here. Hugely different. Not only is it bigger, it's wider, it's taller. Really nice. Now, I'm sorry, I pick this up. Now, let's just take this off. I do like my smaller ones, but this is good. The question is, though, does it fit 118 scale figures? I've had a play. The answer is no. However, I reckon you can fit them with a little bit of cutting here and there. But it will fit your very, very nice, if you've got them, Annex 2179, your Ignis Fatui for little figures, which I've got about 9 or 12 of. So they'll be using this. And it might fit smaller Star Wars scale figures, vintage collection figures. But again, you might have to do some cutting. So this is the focus and purpose of the review today. If you like this sort of content, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of the screen now. You can see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. So let's get a look at this. Let's just turn it around. You can actually see inside. That's a control ball for steering. This is from The Wandering Earth, Chinese movie. Not seen it, is worth watching. This is number 2, which I've got but I haven't seen yet. And then the back is like this. These are actually printed, not stickers. It does come with a sticker sheet, but I didn't stick them on. Okay, so you can see there's a join there. This actually comes in 2 sections. You have to build it yourself, which takes maybe half an hour to do. And it's very, very cool. And it comes with 3 Playmobil sized figures. So, like the other ones came the same sized figures, and they do fit in. In this tiny one here, you can fit a Playmobil sized figure in, because it's actually made for them. Its head will stick out, but you know, it's sort of a cute scale, but not compared to that. It's just like a brute in comparison. So the 3 figures, this one we saw here, you get another one of the sort of a semi-spaceman, then you get the full-on sort of spaceman one there, and you can clip off these spaceman suits and stuff quite easily. But they're not the focus. The vehicle is the focus. Okay, so what features have we got? On this one, let's look underneath. You've got some detailing. Back's a little bit. This is really hard to push down in. Like, you keep pushing it, but the gap always comes back. But other side's okay. Always need some paint work, but as it is with the sort of painted on stuff there, it looks really nice. You open from the front, big cabin. The seats don't go down enough. The balls turn. That's the steering mechanism. But can you fit a figure? Let me take a Jazzwares Halo Marine. He might do it. He's smaller. Ooh! His feet don't go. But there is a solution if I take him out. This is one of the parts you put in. If you were to cut out from here and across there, you're not going to interfere with the peg. You now got a footwell. The what's it called? The feet can go into, and that's not a difficult thing to do. You could do it with a little rotary tool, quite fast to do. So I might consider doing that. I have seen a couple more for sale, and I'm tempted, but that's the size again. I'm running out of space, so I reckon I can get figures in there. Now, if I get a smaller scale, say this is for my Amangans. The problem is the seat looks massive if I use a B25 Amangan figure. He fits very, very nicely, but that seat is huge. It could work. You know, I used my Dark Void in the background. He can actually stand, I think, inside there still. Yeah, he could stand there too. So the scaling for Amangans, you want a massive, great big Amangan vehicle for your B25. This is really, really going to be good for you. So I really like this a lot. But with your Ignis Fatui, if that's how you pronounce it, these smaller Annex 2179 figures, this is going to be absolutely perfect for them, I think. They can sit in well. They can stand up well, even with their big head sticking out the back. Put his legs slightly wider. Like that as well. So it's very, very cool. Now it links his 2 teeth, so there's no articulation there. This part is super cool. So the back opens. Got a little compartment there, but the whole thing comes apart. It's a bit stiff. That's for like one of the spaceman figures to go inside, but you know, you want to put your small figure here. He can fit, like it's a regeneration something, tank or something. I don't think my smaller Jazzwares figure would fit, would he? Ooh, he might do. No, he's a bit too big. But if you've got a smaller figure, they might fit in there. This does come out, which is nice. You've got this part here, which is from the movie, which if I turn it on, you've got a little ball inside there. Every time I push the ball, you get different sounds and lights. Now, those of you with sharp eyes will see that on the actual side, there are weapons. These are for the spacemen. They all fit with your 1/18 scale. So I'll show you those as well. So the weapons have all got little pegs which go into the hole. So nice looking gun. There's the peg. You've got a little knife, which is not so good because there's 2 pegs. I'll cut one of those pegs off. You've got another gun here. Another gun again. There's 3 more guns to come out. Is that the same as that first one? Yeah, same as the first one, except for that bottom part's a bit different. Got another gun. Last 2 are slightly different. Well, not slightly, they are different. And it's stuck. Let's try my other hand. Let's do the smaller one first. There we go. Get this sort of pistol, which is pretty cool. And this stuck one, there we go, is here. Pretty cool trailer. So if I do it this way, you can see you've got the holes for the things to go in. You can fill in if you don't want them. Cut the pegs underneath is like this. If I put one side up, oh, he just can't fit. Though to be fair, you could actually do this and put chairs in the back. If you get some suitable chairs. So if I put them in if I use my Acid Rain aim figure, he's much bigger, it's much taller, but articulation for sitting is far superior. You could get some chairs and you could fit 1, 2, 3, 6 figures there. You could maybe get a chair at the back to make 7 figures altogether, 3 and 3. So, you know, you've got possibilities for 1/18 scales. Well, if you put in the work, I might have to buy another one now just to put in the work. Keep one for my my little guys here, because these guys, you know, they're swallowed up by this. And if you've got a big, like I've got 12 of these guys. It might even be 15. I think it's 12 actually. Or if you've got a big force of B25 Amangans, you could probably transport a battalion in there, you know, or add in your sort of a legendary micro series figures who are great but don't have that ankle articulation as well. You're going to transport a lot of figures. I might sort of close that and get an idea. It is massive. You could fit B25 vehicles in there actually, the smaller scale ones. You might fit. You wouldn't fit a lot. You wouldn't fit a Laurel in there. It's going to be too high for that. But you could. Could you fit a Chapel in there? You might fit the Chapel in there. You know, the B25 Chapel. Put a link in the top right for that. If I've got space, because that's quite high and quite wide. Just these pegs will block the wheels. You might fit a Stronghold in there actually as well. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. This is such a great set. I think the potential is really good. The thing is, if you take this out, you're left with a hole in the top where this fits in, because that top part fills the gap. So let me just put it back in. Oh, is that the right way? Yeah. Let me turn this one off. There's the ball that's inside. Now I will use 1/18 scale figures for the comparison. So I've got here an Acid Rain rolled Bernard, a Mangan. Wheel goes up to his thigh, so quite a big wheel. The doors don't open. If I were, it is a bit small for them, but it does look good. If I do cut that footwell out, he could sit down. If I do it from the front, it's not really wide enough It needs to be wider. Move these guns out of the way. But, you know, compared to like the Ankylo, because it's a truck, it's going to look quite narrow. But it is really, really nice. If they made this just a tiny bit bigger, this would be like coming on a, not a perfect, but a really fantastic 1/18 scale sort of figure. Vehicle, sorry. Okay, let's get an idea of size. Let's do the width first and the height, and then do the length last. So, widest point seems to be from here to here. We're looking at around 6.5 inches, around 16.5 cm approximately. Height, tallest part is going to be to the back part there. To the very top, we're looking at about 7.75 inches, maybe, around 19 centimeters. And then the length, longest to the back, longest is that part at the front there. We're looking at around 15 inches, around 38 centimeters. That is lovely. Now, 38 centimeters, just going to digress, is going to be the height approximately of Aragon, the new Primarch Demon Prince from Joy Toys 1 Horus Heresy line, or 40k line, I forget. Massive. Anyway, lovely, lovely vehicle. I like this a lot. I really do. To give an idea how it scales in 1/18 scale vehicle, I reviewed the other day the older but nice G.I. Joe Ice Dagger vehicle, which I like, you know. Holds, was it 7 people? You can see that it is longer, it's wider, it's higher, but you can also see that it's small for 1/18 scale when you compare it to this G.I. Joe vehicle. But it will work great with your smaller scale vehicles like your Ignis Fatui and your B25 stuff. I am tempted to... Do I get another one? That's the question. Oh, decisions. Do I do it? I think I might have to get another one. Just to cut out that front part, as I said. It's a shame it's not clear glass on top. Again, as I said, it's not a difficult job to do. It's just to cut out. I mean, I'll take the balls off when I do it. It's just to cut out that section there and that section there. And you won't see it because you'll plug it in anyway. So, and that's going to give you, what's that? 2 centimeters, maybe half an inch to an inch of extra space for figures to be sort of seated in. But again, it's small scale. But I reckon, even if I have that and I paint it, repaint it to match my Halo stuff, it scales better with them than the Acid Rain, because obviously these are smaller figures. I think it's going to be a great addition. Still, you can see it looks a bit small. Fantastic toy, really, really good. How much did I pay for this? About £19 maybe. Of course, you've got to build it yourself, which doesn't take long. Very, very cool. Very, very nice indeed. Let's push that pot in there. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share, subscribe. Again, check out the Patreon if you've not done so already. I'll catch you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.